Hey folks, Seraph here, and welcome back to more Touhou Souzinengi V. So, do you want to synthesize? Outside of materials? Yeah, what is it? Outside of materials, you can't make the same item twice. And so, we did a thing. We went to a forest. We're trying to find Alice. But first, let's start off with a little bit of equipment making, huh? So, when you're crafting things, you can only make, well, one copy of each thing. So for now, I'll just go ahead and grab the character weapons I would prefer to have on hand. And as you can kind of see, I'm just going to go through them a little bit slowly if you want to pause and read it. A good number of these will tend to have some pretty nice passives. So we're going to make use of that. And this is kind of why I prefer character weapons rather than the, you know, the normal basic weapons, the generics. There, finished. Nice work, Odin. Thanks, Marisa. This should help us with resolving the incident. By the way, how much do we owe you? I don't need any money. Until I start getting work, I'll make it free as a sort of promotional period. Oh, how kind of you. By all means, come to Korindo again. Okay, we will. I'll look forward to your next visit. Oh, I nearly forgot. I actually compiled all the gear you're holding into a book. I'll add any gear you create with synthesis too, of course. So an item compendium, huh? That's exactly right. I'll put it on the bookshelf to the left. Feel free to give it a read. So, there's that. And me having to slowly realize I'm gonna have to edit a whole bunch of world clearing again. Knowing me. I really need to take better care of my vocal cords. But let's... Oh yeah. Better yet, let's look at that again. Look at what jumps in my stats. There's a little bit of accuracy, but I get a fair bit of physical. Okay. It doesn't matter to me what I'm equipping as far as shields, so how about we just say whatever. She gets more attack. By a fair bit, I think? Yeah. More attack. More magic attack. That's kind of what we want anyway. And she gets more bombs. Very nice. We'll equip just whatever for now, and I'll sort out the rest later. We'll just give her this one. Sakuya, on the other hand, can equip some rather heavy stuff. Oof, look at that though. From 90 to 122. Loses a little bit of accuracy, but you know what? That extra damage is fine. And it's got a Slayer effect. So, reptiles, insects, and aquatics are going to just absolutely cry against Sakuya's physicals. Unless they're resistant to slash, then bleh. Shit out of luck, right? We'll give her one of the heavier shields, maybe, I think. We'll go with that, yeah. Actually, I kinda might want to hold on to that for someone else later. We'll go with something basic. There's somebody else I want to give that particular shield to later, now that I have a close look at it. From 39 to... Ooh, she gets a fair bit of physical out of that, doesn't she? And we'll just give her that. Good enough. So, not sure if this is going to be a rather short episode, but I can't help but notice one thing ever since the last episode. And that is, well, I didn't do any level grinding off screen, if you're wondering. I didn't feel like I needed it. But remember how I said, okay, we're done with the first half of the forest, right? Yeah, in hindsight, I don't think that's the case, because, yep, we're already at the boss fight. Oh wait, was that a spoiler? Oh well, too bad. We're here for Alice, of course there's a boss fight. So, the mist in question still isn't clearing up. A mist that won't clear, and incessantly collapsing yokai. It seems clear that yokai are the only targets in this incident. The problem is this mist's makeup. And there's a Shanghai. Look at her go. Hey, I'm back, master. Oh, hi, welcome home. How did it go out there? Yep. Investigating was no problem. See. I'd like to ask for your report then. You got it. It's like being invited directly to death, huh? I see. That's how all the yokai that could talk said it felt for them. Or him. Damn it. I don't know what voice to give her. Then again, I only speak in one tone, and that's monotone. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. The sensation I feel in my own body certainly does resemble that. Thank you. Good work today. You can go inside and rest. Yep. I'm gonna get some sleep. Invited directly to death, huh? It seems my guess wasn't at all off the mark. But if she's behind this, then why only yokai? There you are, Alice. Big group. You lot. Jeez, you sure wasted a lot of my time. So you finally made it here. I didn't think you'd make it past my barriers. Were those supposed to be impressive or something? More importantly, you're the culprit of this incident, aren't you? Give yourself up. Huh? Me? The culprit? What nonsense are you going on about, Reimu? But according to Lady Patchouli, she felt something similar to magical energy from this mist. So she concluded that it's likely a witch's doing. Magical energy? Ah, now I get it. What? I too felt something akin to a flow of magical energy from the mist. But I'm surprised that's as far as you've investigated. It seems the Witch of the Scarlet Devil Mansion isn't so impressive after all. I'm far from the culprit. I've been investigating this mist this entire time. Really, that's sort of suspicious. But if you're unrelated to the incident, then why are you investigating the mist? I'm not unrelated. I'm a victim of the mist's effects as well. But this mist can't be having that big of an effect on you, can it? Why are you going out of your way to investigate it? It's just my natural curiosity as a witch. But don't go getting the wrong idea. Knowing Marisa, she'll go out to resolve the incident for sure. So maybe she'd be happy if I investigated the mist for her. It's nothing like that. Got it? Well, yeah. Of course not. Ooh. Did you perchance just laugh at me? Oh, silly me. Were you able to hear that? Do forgive me. Oh, Alice is mad. And there's Aya, she just, ooh, a new battle between witches is about to unfold. I sense a small scoop from this. Come on, fight, fight, fight! Hey, calm down, you two. We shouldn't fight. We don't even know who the culprit is yet. You're right. You agree, Reimu? We don't know yet, so we'll just start by defeating whoever's most suspicious at the time. Huh? Very well. I'll take you all on at once. Against Alice. Alright. Now, this looks a little simplistic at first, but we'll see, you'll see in a moment. As far as Alice goes, we'll start easy, shall we? We'll test the waters for a little bit. We'll test the waters on Alice for a little bit and see what she's got going for her. We'll get... I don't want to get an attack buff going. Although agility wouldn't go... Evasion wouldn't go amiss either. And Alice... No, not Alice. We'll just do that. Oh, right. That's not what happens, isn't it? This might be a terrible... This might be a terrible move. Hold on, let me preempt this for a minute. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Damn. Yeah, Alice is just going to use formations against us. Think you could break through my dolls? I mean, I'm gonna try. But, you know, this is going to be a little bit annoying. So I'll tell you, let's just we have our buff. All right, we have our buff. Let's just see what happens if I go completely apeshit for a moment. We should also pick out evasion, because why not? And we're not going to be able to do much of anything against... No, actually we should hold off on our MP for a minute. There's something... My memory is probably way off on this, but I'm trying to wait for something in particular to happen. There's a formation that always had me concerned when dealing with Alice. It's not this one. I think it's her next one? Oof. All this damage mitigation, though. Ooh, she's not... she is not playing nice against Sanai, though. Ooh, she's not playing nice against Sanai. Alright then, whatever. Alright. Yeesh. So aggressive. says to me that knows that we're the ones being antagonistic here to Alice. Everybody's kind of okay on HP, I think? Sanai. And then... we'll try to go straight for Alice again. Because I'm not too concerned about the dolls. Yet. Should I be? Yeah, I technically should, but I'm kind of not. Not right this minute. I'm not concerned. I want to try to peck down Alice as much as I can. She's getting a lot of mitigation from the dolls, though, isn't she? Yeah, that she is. Alright. Oh, shoot. I knew I should have healed out Marisa. Oh well. There goes my AoE. Alright, hold on a minute. What do we got going on here? We have a pretty odd situation going on. Alright, hold on. That's not going to be the case. I think we're okay to use this, aren't we? It might be a little too early, but... right now, my biggest concern is to just get rid of these dolls quickly, because they're making a complete menace of them. So... This is not a good situation. I've already lost my nuke. I've already lost my magic DPS, so this is going to be bad. I've already got myself in a terrible situation, is what I'm saying. Oof. This is terrifyingly bad. We're gonna have to just bust through that, honestly. We don't have the MP for that, so let's just hope for a double strike. Yeah, we're slowly peeling away the wall, but this is going to be more annoying the longer we let Alice make a menace of herself. Ooh, the situation's not good. You see what I mean by don't be stupid? Oof. Oof. Well, that wasn't too bad at least. Okay, so as long as I don't lose my healer, I'm okay for at least a little while longer. But Alice is just going to keep regenerating herself, so that could be a problem now, couldn't it? Oh shoot! Now that I realize it, I'm already out of MP. Whoops. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh. Yeah, this is what I was forgetting about Alice's boss fight. She's kind of a menace. Under the right circumstances, Alice is kind of a menace. Alright, hold on. I have a heal. Sanai could use that, huh? Can I just... oh, that's a perm heal. Wait a minute, why do I have the perm heal and not the other heal? Am I stupid? Don't answer that, because the answer is yes. Because the actual answer is yes. That's besides the point. We'll get rid of this one next. Don't know if I can stall out Alice. She's really not making this easy with all the debuffs, though. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna have to force the, recovery there, huh? Sorry, Alice, but you're gonna have to take that one. Yo, so remember when I said at the beginning of the episode of, I probably don't need the the extra level grinding, because I'm sure I'll be fine, right? Oh, how absolutely bloody wrong I was. Either that or I'm just not keeping up with my equipment. Then again, not handling the situation properly is also what's kind of screwing me here. I really should have just gone straight for busting that doll wall as soon as possible, without making a complete eel of myself. First we knock out the wall, and then we really need to get that Shanghai doll out of the way as soon as possible. Okay, now we're gonna do this one instead. Do I have anything that can burst? No, I don't. This could be a problem. Okay, we're gonna do it like this then. Where is... I can't private square. Oops. Well. Ain't this a shitty situation? There is a... That's not the formation I'm concerned about. That is not at all the formation I'm concerned about. But that's going to be a DPS formation. That's going to be a very problematic formation to deal with. And she's just going to keep mitigating damage, unfortunately, so... This is going to be a problem. So you kind of see what the faux pas I have against myself right now. I really need to bust out Alice as quickly as I can before she just... This is a battle of attrition, more or less. It's a battle of attrition. You need to knock down Alice before she just outright outlasts you. In all fairness, it's technically not that bad. He says as he's getting completely knocked out. Okay, now it's getting bad. Now it's getting bad. I think we can manage. There's still technical hope for that. As long as Sakuya lasts just a little bit longer, we should be able to outlast this. Remember how I said Sakuya's a fucking beast? Yeah, I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding, mind you. Sakuya's a freaking monster. As a terrible attempt at an expression goes. Sakuya's a beast. Yes, I'm being a simp, I know, but she's a beast. Unfortunately, now we have to deal with the dolls. That shouldn't be too bad, I hope. We can kind of outlast this. Although unfortunately, Sakuya now has to be the one to just dish out physical damage. Long story short, Sakuya's hard carrying this fight. Ooh. Oh shit. You know, I forgot that could happen. Whoops. I kinda forgot that could happen. Hold on. This is going to be terrible. Hold on. Does it land? Does it land? Okay, it didn't land. We might live this. We might live this. Keyword might. Okay, we lived it. Cheated death. We're fine. Cheated death. We're fine. I went in completely unprepared. You lost, Alice. Now stop this mist. I told you. I'm not the culprit. I knew it. If you're still insisting it's not you, then you're probably telling the truth. Oh, now she admits it. Now Reimu's trying to be sensible. So the Forest of Magic was a dead end. Who's our next candidate then? You know anything, Alice? Oh. Good grief. You ignore what I say, attack me, then ask for my thoughts? Your investigation methods are total nonsense. I apologize. So how about it, Alice? Well, let's see. To be honest, I don't know who the culprit is either. What's that? After all that confidence, your knowledge is barely any different than mine? Don't go lumping me in with you. I'm one step ahead when it comes to understanding the makeup of the mist. The makeup of the mist? Is there something we don't know? It's like you're being invited directly to death. That's what all the victims of the mist are saying, apparently. Aya, Nitori, Hachiri. Does this sound familiar to you? Yeah, now that you mention it. Yes, and that thanks to that, my body is in shambles. So, what are you trying to say? Oh, I understand now. Yes, precisely. What's this all about? Come on, let us in on it too. You're so dense. Does the word death not bring anything or anyone to mind? Oh, I see. So you mean Saigyoji Yuyuko. Yuyuko as in the one from the Netherworld, and that the is outside of the text box. Right, the mistress of Hakugyokuro. Yuyuko, I see. I could definitely see her being behind this incident. That makes this easy then. We're heading to Hakugyokuro straight away. I'll accompany you then. I already started investigating, so I'd like to see this through to the end. I don't mind as long as you don't get in our way. With the big group we've got, one more person shouldn't hurt. That aside, even if we barge into the Netherworld, you think Yuyuko's actually gonna admit being the culprit? That's a good point. In that case, why don't we go to the Palace of Earth Spirits to You mean bring Satori along? Nobody can lie in front of her, after all. If Yuyuko really is the culprit, we'll know straight away. Hey, that's a good idea. She's too handy of an item to not capture. Item? Poor Satori. Come on, everyone. We're going to the underground to capture Satori. And Alice joined us. We got a new formation. And so, let's use this to have a peek, shall we? Alice. We want to look at Alice. Right here. As you can see, new party member, level 1. So I'm gonna have to just off camera get Alice up to date. However, besides that, Alice does have some, well, augmentation points already. So her skill tree is defensive skills, some HP and shield capabilities improved, offense, so her dolls, and then support skills as well. So she's got quite the kit, but if you want me to summarize Alice, she's pretty good on her physical damage, and honestly, she's primarily, in my understanding anyway, primarily physical damage and defensive skills. The reason why I say this is due to her doll skills. So I'm just going to go ahead and give her this, because that's got a pretty good set of elements it can block. And if we looked at some of her skills, I'll just use this as an example, because we're not there yet. Here, Marionette. If we take a look at it, grants your own shields your own shield's effects to an ally when they're attacked. More effective if you're in the same column. So that's why I'm primarily using Freeform, and everybody's in the same column, because Alice will basically just, whatever her shield is, just like with the shield formation you saw, she'll just basically give that shield block effect to everybody. So she's pretty damn great for mitigating damage. I'm gonna want to level her somewhat. That being said, that one boss battle and me trying to scratch my head took a little bit of extra time, didn't it? Does Aki say anything? Let's have a look. Oh my, it appears you defeated Alice. I hear that Alice is both a skilled magician and puppeteer. You must have had a very difficult... No shit. I'll present you with these recipes to commemorate your hard work. I hope they help you resolve the incident. Chain leg guards. Earth mid shield. Holy Shrine Mini Clothes, you know, a bunch of things again. So every time you finish an area and beat a boss, you want to come back over here and just get more recipes from Aku. So we have Alice's next weapon right over there already. Can we make that? Can we make that? Hold on. I'm curious. No, we can't, because we need the other materials. Dang. Okay. Well, tell you what. Let's just go ahead, save right here. Since we're near the end of the video length anyway, let's just go ahead and get the intro to where we need to go next out of the way, so that I can just immediately go into straight into exploring. Sound good? So right over here. We're here. This is the entrance to the underground geyser center. Wow. Kind of reminds me of that Yu-Gi-Oh meme. Do we really have to go through here? We don't have any choice. The path to the underground is sealed off right now, so I was told, or so I was told. Isn't that right, Mitori? Yeah, that's right. I heard Yugi got drunk and wrecked the place, so it's off limits right now. He's that stupid Oni. As a result, we're stuck passing through the hell of blazing fires. The heat down there is going to be exhausting. What a bother. Hey, why do you know that anyway? Huh? The Kappa know about the underground because they manage this place. So info naturally ends up coming my way. Kanako and the other mountain dwellers were part of that too, right? So you two didn't know anything about this, Sanai? Yeah? Nope, I didn't. The Tengu don't really associate with the underground, so we try our best to stay out of its affairs. I didn't know about this either. When it comes to the underground geyser center, I believe Lady Kanako and Lady Suako lead and manage it. But they don't tell me anything. Which means that even though there are elevators, I don't have the authority to operate them. Which means that we'll have to walk through the hell of blazing fires. Do you have any authority to use the elevators, Mitori? Nope. Oh well. It's a hassle, but we'll have to pass through on foot. And so we're in hell. Here's the portal. But we're gonna have to do that next time around. That one boss fight took a while. So until then, see you folks later. Have a good day. I may need to consider level grinding, but we'll hold off on that for now.